Hey everybody, welcome back. So we are going to go to the fire shrine thing.
Fire shrine thing.
I'm sure I'm gonna mess up the controls because I've been playing a lot of Digimon the past couple days.
Oh man. So we got a Switch for my birthday a couple of months back now. And I've been playing a lot of Zelda and Super Mario Odyssey. And man, it is so hard when you switch back to like a PS4 and try to do anything because the confirm and cancel buttons are swapped, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just like, okay, let me just go ahead and get... Wait, what's going on? Oh, dang it, how do I do any of this stuff?
We on our Switch, I was using the basic controllers for a long time, and I have the original controllers, so they don't quite work. The left one's kind of messed up. And we went and bought the Pro controller, and I'm like, oh man, I should have just got this so much earlier.
Yeah, it's pretty darn nice.
Okay, where the heck is this shrine? I could have swore it was over to the right, but I guess it's not.
Oh,
It's this way.
the emissary has arrived. I've told him where we'll be joining the main force. I expect great things of you, so do well.
Everyone, prepare for departure. We'll leave the moment we're ready. Let's zoom into Franz.
Iku,
Franz.
I'm leaving now. I wish you understood why. I'm
I thought everyone turns away.
doing this for the village. No, the truth is, I'm doing this for you. You're what I'm fighting for. Remember that. Farewell. Who says farewell?
He does. Franz.
Like in speech. Yes?
Alright, I won't try to stop you. Not if it's what you really believe in. But please be careful, and make sure you come back alive.
I will.
And there they go. Iku, why didn't you stop him? Not like she could have. I believed of... I believed what the people of the village were saying, and I still believe it. However, I also know that Franz is doing this for the village. And if I don't believe in him, who would? I think he'd give up hope for good. That's her reason?
Maybe that's too deep for a child to grasp.
Who are you calling a child?
Oh, in any case, Iku, we don't have much time. Could you show us the way?
Of course. Yeah, the other game I just finished playing, ironically, was Suikoden 1, so this was kind of weird.
You went back and replayed that?
I'm replaying the first two because I wanted to replay them before I did Suikoden. Hey there. This should seem familiar. What are you doing?
Selling.
You're selling that sword?
Nobody's selling me! Yet still I sit here and show off as if I'm on sale. Must be my birth sign. I've always been very flamboyant.
It's the Star Dragon sword! Interesting, a talking sword. Why do you have it?
Here's the deal. For 1,000 Poch, you get to duel me. If you win, this sword is yours.
Are you the owner of this sword?
You could say he's my servant. Just my luck, too. First was that man who had more hair than a sloth, and now this guy. It's customary for a master to pay for his servant upkeep, too. Ugh. Humans are so whiny with all their wants and needs. Eating, drinking, sleeping. Bah! So much trouble!
I love the Star Dragon sword.
Sounds like you're the one complaining. Very funny, haha. Are you challenging me? Well, are you?
Well, we just saved, so if I lose, I can try again. Alright, I'll duel you.
Alright.
Since I'm so epically bad at these duels.
No, we've got this. We've got this nailed.
Go easy on me. Come and take a shot. So he's probably gonna defend.
Sounds like it.
Okay, so he's gonna do a death blow. So I recall, I keep forgetting this. In Suikoden 3, I think death blow.
You want to
You
defend
can't-
against... No.
You want to defend against it, but I don't think we're gonna attack him back. Oh, we are. I think you do. Sometimes you don't. It's weird. Stand still.
So he's going to either attack or death blow.
So should we just defend either way?
I think so.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, good. Was this all defense? Let's just defend again. Okay, that was attack.
So he'll hit us.
Yeah, that's okay. Nice work. That doesn't help me. Let's just attack. Why do my hands smell like cinnamon?
Don't get cocky.
What, helper? Oh yeah, that's what. Sorry. We had Domino's for lunch, and I forgot that we had those cinnamon twists.
I think I've had Olive Garden 4 times in the last week now.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, a couple of those were for the same reason. So my company catered out for it on Wednesday. And then Wednesday night I'm heading home and some friends get in touch with us and they're like, hey, you want to go out to dinner with us? And we're like, sure. Like, great, we're at Olive Garden. Meet us there. It's like,
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized. So do you have an Olive Garden again?
yeah. The old one that burned down got replaced. We've had it for a couple of years now.
Okay. So funny story about that Olive Garden. When I was there, one of my friends loved Olive Garden. She wanted to go all the time. And so one day I said, what's the rush? It's not like it's going anywhere. And literally the next day it burned down. She was so angry at me for weeks.
To think I'd lose.
I will take the sword.
I'm sorry. I know what I promised, but this sword was entrusted to me by someone very important.
Victor?
There's no way I can hand it over.
You're rescinding your offer.
I can't give you the sword, but I will share the sword's powers with you. You can use me as the bearer of the sword for as long as you deem necessary.
A reprehensible act.
Off the beaten track we go again, foolish kid. Sorry.
Yay, we got Edge. I've never actually used him before.
I think I tried using him in some of my parties at one point, and he was okay.
Okay, am I nuts? Where the heck is this stupid shrine?
I don't know. I still keep getting hung up on the fact that I've been playing some of these games where you can fall off edges, and I'm just watching like bump into all the edges. And I'm like, you're gonna fall off, you're gonna fall off, and like constantly my brain is screaming at me, she's gonna fall off, she's gonna fall off, she's gonna fall off, and then you don't because of course it's an RPG and you don't fall off of edges in like JRPGs, but or at least you don't typically.
Okay, maybe I need to leave. Maybe it's... This is sad that I can't remember this. I could have swore it was in the village.
The Firekeeper Shrine?
Yeah.
No, it's out of the map.
Oh. Gosh.
Everyone knows that. Brr, you
Oh,
know.
what was I thinking?
Yeah, it's a separate item on the map, as I recall.
I've forgotten. Remember the road I showed you before? It will lead you to the altar. What road? Thank you. Stay tough, girl. You need to. Such an intense boyfriend. Thank you. Well, if you'll excuse me. Bye, Iku. Bye. So what's going to happen to the village? Is it going to be part of Harmonia or Grassland? Oh, it's already Harmonia, lady.
Not easy to say yet. It's hard for people to choose new lifestyles when their native blood runs thick.
Huh. Well, I'm Isla the Karai clan. I don't think of myself as anything else.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Indeed. That's my kind of thinking. And I'm Ace, the most able and desirable man in the #1 defense team. Ugh. Spare me your self-adoration.
The most desirable man, huh?
What? Like you haven't noticed?
Jacques has noticed, apparently. We better get going.
Ugh, I can't read any of that.
Hold it. Wait while I sketch us a map. Oh, Captain, don't tell me you're upset with me for calling myself the most desirable man here. Here we go, the mountain.
Yeah, when you were talking about that, I was like, I don't think it's over
I
here.
I knew it was to the right. I just... it was on the wrong place going to the right.
Yeah, it's okay. I thought it was left.
Can you read that?
Not really.
Okay. This is no fun. They get to fly those Mantor, and we have to hike up the steep mountain road with no rest in sight. Why ride one of those when you can make a magic broom instead? Oh, when I can make you a magic broom. Really? Can you do that? Don't make fun of me, old man. He's riding on a magic broom, huh? That's something I'd like to see. It's Ace's delivery service. Jacques has nothing to say to this. Hey, Jacques, don't you laugh. Sorry. Definitely have to say Jacques is more desirable than Ace. Oh boy, I can't see. Push you over. I'm gonna get all the controls wrong. The menu is different in Digimon.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's... Well, when was the last time we recorded? I mean, that was...
Oh, it was a while ago.
December?
I had a really long business trip.
And then it was...
I didn't get sick. Strangely, I didn't get the flu, because this year the flu is horribly bad. I just had horrible headaches for several days in a row. So we couldn't record then, because I was like, I'm not recording when I have a headache, because then it's going to sound really blah. I've done it before. And I even had people be like, are you okay? So I don't... So yeah, then we had to delay it even further. But I'm actually I'm finally gonna go see my doctor about my headaches, because I get so many of them, it's ridiculous. Kinda tired of it, actually. It's the only reason I take off work anymore.
Yeah, I had some weird headaches and just like random fevers, but no other symptoms, and the headaches would go away like after a day or so. But then the fevers would last a couple of days, and there would be nothing else. No sore throat, no achiness, no nausea. And then it would just up and disappear.
Weird. Yeah, I get sinus headaches over and over, and I keep thinking it's my allergies, but I'm doing everything I can, and I just can't get rid of them. And I do get migraines, but I haven't had a real migraine in a long time. But it's usually after having a sinus headache for so long it turns into one. Yeah, but it's I guess since we're talking about it, I didn't mean to go that way. With the LPing schedule coming up, it's probably gonna be still a little bit spotty. And once I finish Suikoden 2 again, then I'm gonna start Suikoden. Oh, wait, it's her! I don't know if y'all saw that, but it was the girl in blue, Sarah. Wait, she's just barely... Oh, and the masked man is with Sarah. I almost said the masked man's name. Hey, look! I know, sorry.
Yeah.
Looks like they beat us to it. Too bad we couldn't check it out first. Can't count on anything these days. Well, we can always count on our swords. What? We're up against a bishop, you know. We can get into big trouble if we pull something here. Remember that. We'll see. Maybe it's my age, but I'm starting to forget things lately. No, don't be hasty. Don't do anything rash. You know how many pages of reports I'd have to file? If that's all you'd have to do, you'd be lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Queen, you sure are into this, aren't you? We'll see. I wanted her to say something like, it shouldn't be hard for the most desirable man on the team, but she didn't say that. It's one thing I love about the Suikoden series, is there's not that many huge dungeons. Unlike Final Fantasy, where you can spend like 6 hours in one stupid dungeon.
You know, that's actually been one of the nice things so far about Breath of the Wild, is the fact that there isn't really the traditional dungeon structure like there are in other ones.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, they took all the puzzles out of the dungeons and scattered them into the 120 shrines that are all around the entire world.
Huh.
And then the quote-unquote dungeons themselves are basically just like, a couple of treasures, a boss fight, and,
A couple puzzles.
well, it's not really a couple of puzzles, it's more like one big puzzle. So it's kind of, you just have to get to 5 waypoints, basically, within each of these little dungeons. And unlock the 5 waypoints, usually. And then... Or 4 or 5, whatever's. And then there's a puzzle for each of those dungeons that is how you get to each of them. But it's the same puzzle, you just have to keep kind of manipulating it in different ways.
Okay, there should be some...
So it'll be something like, you know, the entire dungeon spins. And depending on, you know, which sections you're spinning in the dungeon, you can get to different waypoints and stuff.
Guess I went the wrong way. Yeah, Digimon Cyber Sleuth 2 just came out yesterday. And I was a little disappointed in the fact that it's pretty much the same game as the first one, except for they just changed the characters and story out. I was like... it almost doesn't feel like its own game. It feels almost like an expansion to the first one.
So, speaking of Digimon, we were going through and cleaning out a closet the other day, and we were pulling all the toys that, like, it's like a lot of my old toys from my childhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I found one of the original Digimon devices.
Oh my gosh!
Like the Tamagotchi style thing for Digimon.
Yeah.
And so it's a purple one that I don't remember which monster it had. It had one of the original monsters in it. Anyway, I was like, you know, I wonder if these are collectible nowadays.
Oh no.
So I went on to eBay to take a look and pulled up the list. Like I typed in, you know, Digimon, and then I was like, okay, what year was this copyrighted? It's like 1997. So I started doing searches, and sure enough, immediately up pop all these search results for like $140, $150 used.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, that's awesome. And I'm like, wait, what's it actually selling for? So I pulled up the completed list, or the sold listings. It's like selling for like $25, $30.
Aww.
But I'm like, okay, but still, the fact that it's actually,
Yeah.
there was actually still a market for them apparently used, you know, sold as is.
Mine was red, but I don't remember which one was on it. I just remember it was red.
As I recall, so I had the purple one, and the one I remember being on it whenever I played it originally was the same one that the main character in the anime series had. It's like
so it was like
yellow...
the little orange dinosaur?
Yeah, the orange dinosaur.
I should know, because I had one on my team yesterday when I was playing.
I mean, I haven't interacted with Digimon in years and years.
Did we lose them? Well, there's only one road. More importantly, we have a guest. Oh yeah, it's you! What are you doing here? It's Duke! Well, what a coincidence, Ghetto! Coincidence? Hardly. This isn't the type of place you bump into old friends. You followed us, didn't you? Don't flatter yourself. Why would we want to follow the likes of you? They're surrounding us. This is work! The bishop here was looking for the most able man among the defense units to join him. As his bodyguard. I don't see your fairy, sir. The most able among the defense units? That's strange. He should have gotten in touch with us instead. What?
That joke of yours, like, you're not a real man, you don't have a fairy.
You know, I'm gonna be 80 years old and still making that joke.
You are getting so much traction on that joke. I mean, that game came out 20 years ago, and you played it for the first time in college.
Well. Well, we're in a bit of a hurry right now. What's the rush? Take your time. I don't want to. What are you looking at, Queen? Okay. Let me give you some advice now. Get away from us. Sorry you feel that way, but we can't accommodate you. We're under the bishop's orders to keep people away from here. That's right, Ghetto. Now don't make a fuss. Just go on home. So I can say sorry, but we have to keep going. We're both in the defense force, or that bishop is up to something. I don't know, 1 or 3. Sorry, but we have to keep going, or that bishop is up to something.
I don't know. Your pick.
Let's say the 3rd one. Listen, dude, that bishop's... that bishop is plotting something. Let us find out what it is. Plotting? What kind of plotting? That bastard is up to no good. Who says you're any better? What'd you say? Look, Ghetto, we're mercenaries. What else is there but work and our payment we get? You got a point. That's the bishop. What are you doing? Oh, Bishop, have you finished your business? Yes, you. You're Ghetto. What are you doing here? We came here to get information on the Firebringer. I mean the Flame Champion. So, have you found anything? No. However, I realize there are no clues here. Were you following me? Yes. Why? I'm loyal to my duty and my occupation. I was just attending to my duties. Too many men voices. I can't do. I can't go any lower. Let's go, Sarah. Yes. This Flame Champion, Smappy, must be very... I'm sorry, I had trouble understanding that sentence. This Flame Champion, Smappy, must be a very careful man, Ghetto. Yes, so I've heard. Well, we'll be going now. How about we settle this next time, Ghetto? Leaving so soon? Aw, darn. Unlike you fools, I don't take on any work if it doesn't pay. That's what it means to be a pro! Or a jerk. You're an uppity one, aren't you? Huh, who cares? Maybe we should head back to... Do we head back automatically, or... Okay, let's go inside. They can't keep me out.
There's no stopping us.
Zoom.
That's a trademarked term to, was it Mitsubishi or Mazda or one of those?
Zoom Zoom was, Mazda, I think.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoom Zoom. Ooh, how exciting. It's a shrine. Yep. Hey, going back to Digimon though, I actually like it okay. I'm not like a big fan of it, but I really like the Cyber Sleuth series of Digimon.
So, is that kind of like the Mystery Dungeon type stuff? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
No, it's trying to think through my words. It's an RPG, but it's different from most of the Digimon games because it's very storyline heavy for a Digimon game. And that's what I really like about it is in the first game you actually are a detective and you have to take on cases and solve mysteries, and the plot is actually pretty thick. Like, it's kind of confusing. You have to really be paying attention to what's going on. And the Digimon fighting is, I almost want to say it's almost secondary. I mean, there's strategy to it. Like, with Digimon, they evolve and de-evolve, so you can keep going up and down the tree. It's not like Pokemon, where it's like one thing, and once they're evolved, that's it.
Yeah.
So you have to evolve them into max level, then de-evolve them, then level them up again, and then evolve them again. And so then you can, like, you can carry over certain abilities, so you kind of make your own Digimon. And the fights can get hard. In fact, when I played the first one, I didn't beat any of the demon Digimon. I tried, but I just didn't. By that point, I was like 70 hours into the game. And I was like, I'm just gonna beat the game. And the second one just came out yesterday. And it was funny because I played it on the PS Vita, and I got it for the PlayStation 4 because I didn't know that the second one was coming out for the Vita. It did. I was kind of upset, but anyway. It let me transfer the save data over to the PlayStation 4 and load it off that. I was like, that's pretty cool. Kind of remind me of Suikoden. It's like, you can load the data from the first game. Okay, Ace. So what should we do? I want a soda. I'm liking Isla more and more.
These non sequiturs.
I suppose it was better than heading straight into Grassland without any clues. Okay, so I got a masked bishop, a sorceress seen in the Cry Village, and the Harmonian army deploying suddenly. It's a hard puzzle to piece together. Sweet, refreshing soda. Oh my gosh, Isla, now I really want a Diet Coke. And I really want to try the new Ginger Lime Diet Coke, which I do not have.
Ginger lime?
Did you not hear about that? They're releasing 4 new flavors of Diet Coke this month.
No.
Ginger Lime, Zesty Cherry, no, Feisty Cherry, Blood Orange, and something else.
Huh.
No, it wasn't ramen. Oh my gosh, now it's good. Mango.
Huh.
Anyways, Jacques says, sounds good to me too. He wants that soda. There was a Good Mythical Morning episode just recently where they tried the new flavors of soda, and they had to they didn't know what flavors they were. They had to guess, and so the people running the show, they gave them they threw in a bunch of other non-real flavors, and one of them was like ramen flavored Diet Coke.
That's kind of horrifying and awesome. It'd be
I'm trying to
even better
remember-
if they actually made their own ramen.
I'm trying to remember what they said their favorite of the 4 was. It might have been the blood orange.
I was gonna say, I mean, that sounds like it'd be a pretty sweet and kind of good flavor. I mean, it's a good mix of...
I want to try the ginger lime because I love lime Diet Coke and I love ginger ale, and I'm kind of curious on how they would work together.
Yeah, I could see that working. I'm not sure. Blood orange, I think, would be the safest, but...
I came here just in case something was happening. I didn't think we needed to be back here, but I just wanted to check really quick. Oh, and Helper brought me a Diet Coke in my favorite soda cup. Yay. Thank you, Helper. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think anything was happening. I just thought I'd double check. Alrighty. Wait, how old is this video? How long is this video?
We're like 25, 30 minutes.
I guess we'll end it here, and I'll see you guys next time when we go and get Isla a soda. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.
Hey everybody, and we're back. We're off to get soda.
Soda. Soda.
It was a really long trek back, goodness. I guess we were standing right next to the exit before.
I just figured out why I say that soda like that.
Why?
Did you ever see the show Leverage?
No.
You need to watch it. It's occasionally on Netflix. I don't know if it is right now or not. If not, I need to like give you my Plex server access so that you can watch it off our Plex server. Anyway, it's like every episode is a group of thieves and stuff basically getting together to do a heist, but they're the good guys, and so they're doing it for, it's kind of like Robin Hood type of stuff. Like they're taking down the corrupt CEOs and getting back the money that those CEOs stole and giving it back to the people that were robbed, type of a thing.
Yeah.
But it's all very, very, very tongue-in-cheek. Like, super self-aware, like, doesn't take itself seriously at all. Like, it's just a lot of fun. It's a romp every episode. And there's a character named Sophie, and there's another character named Parker, and Parker is this, like, incredibly awkward woman who's, like, the super thief, and, anyway, at one point, she's saying Sophie's name, and she's like, Sophie, 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 and I'm like, apparently I watched that years ago. It made an impression on me, and I've been saying soda like that ever since, for no apparent reason that I could think of. And then we rewatched that episode a couple of days ago, and now I'm doing it again.
Speaking of mysteries of certain words, there's something that I said like a couple months ago, and it's driving me nuts on what it's from. And I asked my sister, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, no, I know what you're talking about. I know what it is." And then as soon as she said that, she goes, "No, wait, now I can't remember." And it's driving us both nuts. And Helper will randomly say it just to start driving me nuts again. And I just can't, for the life of me, recall what this is from.
Are you gonna share that? Make it a brain worm that burrows into all of our brains and confuses us too?
Okay. What's over here? So the phrase was, "I'm gonna gobble you up," and it's just like that. I'm gonna gobble you up, and I'm like, okay, what's this from? It's driving me nuts. I was like, I keep thinking it was from a video game, and my sister keeps thinking it was a show we watched when we were kids.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards a show.
Does it sound familiar to you?
Kinda.
I'm gonna gobble you up. If anybody knows, please let me know. Because it's driving us nuts.
Watch it like it's a commercial for, like, you know, a Hamburglar or something like that. Or what was the other one? Grimace the... You know, one of those guys?
Grimace? I thought he was... I didn't even know what Grimace was. I just assumed he was a giant gumdrop.
Yeah, what is... Yeah, he's like a big fuzzy gumdrop. I mean, they stopped using him. So this is McDonald's, for anybody who doesn't know. Back in ye olde days, they didn't just have Ronald McDonald, they also had the Hamburglar and Grimace.
The Fry Guys. I like little Fry gremlins.
Yeah, I forgot the Fry Guys. Yeah, no, the Fry Guys. So, Captain, isn't it time you told us what's going on?
Tell you what.
We don't have the inside scoop on anything, from what the bishop was doing in that shrine to the Lizard and Karaya clan incidents. Are you keeping something from us, Captain? Oh wow, I can't read that.
As mercenaries, we don't usually ask for explanations. We're free to take up whatever work we want. We trust you, Captain. But there are too many strange things going on. We must know something. I'm not even sure myself, but there's one thread that ties everything together. Thread? It's the man they call the Flame Champion, Smappy. You still can't read that?
Yeah, I'm having trouble with it for some reason.
That's weird. You mean the Harmonian army fears the Flame Champion, not the Friarbringer? I thought he died a long time ago. Wasn't he some hero from days gone by? Yeah, it was over 50 years ago. The Flame Champion Smappy possessed the true fire rune, one of the 27 true runes. 27 true runes?
Well, tell us what you know, old man. I can read his for some reason. The power to control the world rests with the 27 true runes.
So, this is an incredibly important line. Remember this line.
Mm-hmm. Those who possess the true runes have great power and immortality.
Technically, yes.
Well, kind of. For over 15 years, it was thought that the leaders who had built Placebo had inherited the runes. By the way, I'm no old man.
I can hardly believe it. It's incredible. Placebo leaders, you're talking about the people the people capable of defeating Chief Lucia, right? I always thought it was strange that Chief Lucia lost as she did. Now I know the truth. They cheated. They didn't cheat, Isla. The champion still lives. Harmonia still fears him. That masked man wants to find the hero. There you have it. Who knows? Yeah, because if you think about it, if he's got the true fire rune, then he could technically still be alive even after 50 years, so...
And so? And so what? And so, what are we going to do? Are we going to go find the Flame Champion for Harmonia? Let's see. We did get an order from the main unit to find the true rune. If we catch him, we deserve a bonus, right?
I guess so. I can't tell if we're being cursed or blessed, but I have faith in this world, as long as even the slightest trace of the truth remains in the world. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. Oh, that's interesting. Kiddo, you're talking to the Flame Champion. Oh, and that's the end of the chapter.
Well.
Oops. I'm just gonna tag this onto the last video. It'll be a much longer video. We'll see you guys next time when we do somebody else's chapter. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.